Hi everybody, it's Christine Bertram and I'm coming to you live from the Hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. And we have another Thursday night stampin' party for you guys tonight. I will tell you, I feel not 100 times better, but I feel much better than I felt going into class on Monday. Oh man, you guys, was I ever tired? And now that I can compare how I feel now doing a live versus how I felt on Monday, and then again on Tuesday with showing off all the goodies that I got back there, I was like, oh man, I feel like a different person today than I did on Monday. I think I was running on sheer energy and fumes. So, all right, let's see. We have a bunch of you guys already on. Hi, Sandy Wicklander. Hi, Cindy Runtree. Hi, Mary Lemke and Melody Miller and Susan Bellamy. There's Angela Knutson and Betty Pyle as well. Woohoo! Hi, Lori Baxter. So you guys, oh man. So I definitely get what I do to myself when I schedule things back to back to back. I get that. I do that. I don't deny that I do that. But wow. I really need to plan a day for not doing anything except for getting caught up on stuff, because when I do things like this back to back, it doesn't give me that time to check emails or respond as promptly as I like to. So you guys will have to keep working with me because I really appreciate your patience. I'm patient with you guys and you're patient with me. So it's a win-win. Hi, Ann Bellinger. Hi, Jennifer Jones. Hi, Mary Ellen Ryan. Hi, Jean Terwilliger. Hi, Mary Hartman. Hi, Dawn Faye. Yeah, I have a friend here with me tonight to watch. Awesome, Dawn. Hi to your friend then as well. That's awesome. Hi, Deb Norman. Hi, Jeannie Parker and Sherry Martin. So I know a bunch of you have emailed me. Did you get my message? Did you get my message? Yes, I'm seeing all of them. But it's keeping up with everything that I normally do. It's hard. So, oh man. So like Sherry Martin, Melody Miller, a bunch of you have asked about classes. Did I get my email? Yes. Yep. I get everything. And so I've been able to reply back to some of you. But no, I'm not sitting here sleeping and eating bonbons. I promise you I'm not. Today I spent 5 hours prepping all of the materials. Hi, Randy Schultz. Hi, Jeanette, Dawn's friend. Today I spent 5 hours prepping everything that I needed to prep to get to my helpers. So I have 6 classes, you guys, in December, and I need to it's the middle of November, and so I need to start getting stuff to my helpers because I don't die cut and I don't emboss and I don't do all that myself, you guys. I have a great team that helps me, but I have to give them time to get it done, and if I don't give them time, then they stress out and are not happy with me. So hi, Penny Powell. Hi, Laura Sullivan. So today was 5 hours of prepping for I was going to say Laura, but I just said hi to Laura. Her name just popped up. Jeannie Parker wants a bonbon. Yay. So you guys, we have game night that's coming up. Oh, and I should show you guys. Where are they? Oh, they're all on a table back there. We have game night, and game night needs to mail out Tuesday. And then the following week, Blue Christmas is mailing out. And then the following week, Let's Just Stamp and monthly card class is mailing out. And then the following week, He's the Man and Ink, Paper, Scissors. So this is all going to start to rock and roll through here in December. And it's sad, like we're only halfway through November, but we're already planning and preparing for December. Hi, Feline Mays. Thanks for sharing, everybody. Oh, don't forget to hit that likes up, or the likes up button, the thumbs up or like button, you guys. So I had to guess. Hi, Carissa Alberts. Hi, Donna Grushki. I had to guess. I hate guessing. Forecasting is not an easy thing to do because I hate under forecasting. So today in my head, when I got up there, I'm like, well, what do we make of each of these classes? And I had to guess. And so I know that we're making 48 of He's the Man. We're doing 68 of, Carissa, don't write these numbers down, okay? Because some of them are for my in-person, my display cards, right? So Carissa helps me keep track of things. We're doing 68 for game night, and we're doing, let's say 32 for so I had a forecast because my mom has a whole bucket of ribbon that she's going to pick up tomorrow and start cutting. Thanks, Donna, for mailing your check tomorrow. Hi, Diane Bogenhagen. So Diane and I were originally going to design the Let's Just Stamp for January cards today. Well, that didn't work out. So I used this time to spend getting my helpers ready for their die cutting. So it all worked out good. Hi, Carmen Melendez. Lori Baxter wants bonbons too. I love it. So honestly, I couldn't tell you if I don't even know when's the last time I had a bonbon, but that's what I think of when I think of somebody who's just laying around the house in their sweats, watching TV, eating bonbons, and drinking a glass of wine. Like, that is like a lazy day. So I think what I'm going to do, you guys, because we are going to be kitting up on Tuesday for game night, and because we have Thanksgiving in there next week, game night is the following week, right? So we lose a day for mailing. I'm going to show you guys what's coming up in the next couple weeks, just because I don't know when, I think I'm going to plan to do the December showcase on Monday or Tuesday, but that's kind of late for game night. So, all right, Carissa's not awake enough to think about writing stuff down. You guys, after we got back from this last weekend, I think all of us that went had our energy sucked out of us, and it's like we're all trying to wake up from how much excitement we had. And so hi Brenda Loveless. So it's been amazing to get caught up on sleep, but I'll tell you, it's like going a mile a minute. So I do want to share with you what's coming up. Jeannie Parker has a friend named Chrissy here with me tonight. And that is exactly how you would spell my name, Jeannie Parker. Chrissy is what I grew up with. So friends and family from my childhood still call me Chrissy, and I still answer to it. So, all right, I'm going to flip the camera down so you guys don't have to see what kind of crazy pants I have on. So this is what we're going to be making tonight. Yeah. I have purple sweatpants on, you guys. I'll be honest with you. They're like dark blackberry bliss, and they're not the sexiest pants at all. So like, I don't need to be showing that on camera. Oh yeah. So we all had a rough week, I think. Everybody's a little bit lethargic and exhausted and tired, and we all need like just a day to do nothing but eat bonbons, right? So you guys, I'm going to share with you what's coming up. Now, I know a bunch of you have signed up for game night, and I haven't confirmed that yet. Just know if you have signed up for a class in the last week, most likely it works, except for I do owe Vicky a response. When you place an order, Vicky Rodriguez, when you place an order, you can get a class for free, but that class can never be ink, paper, scissors, because ink, paper, scissors is a product-based class. So if somebody picks that, then I need to tell them, hey, can you pick something else? Because that one's not one that is free with an order. But otherwise, generally at this point, any class that you want for December is available, except for game night, because that also is a product-based class. Hi, Shirley Malarkey, you're finally here, yay! You are not wrong on being tired after an amazing onstage week. Yes, yeah. Cool. You have two friends named Chrissy. That would be right. Me and your other friend. All right, so you guys, this is kind of what is coming up for December in a nutshell. Plus, let's just stamp. And so just know I plan to do a showcase early next week. So let's see. I feel like I'm missing a penguin card. I wonder if he's in the back here. No. So, okay. There's one more penguin card, and it's the other one. I'll have to think about where he is, but that's odd. He's on the counter in the mudroom, I bet. So game night and Lucky Hand are the same. Lucky Hand's the in-person version, and game night's the online version. And they are the cute, adorable penguins. So this one's exciting because this one, you don't really need to have any stamps except for happy birthday or whatever you want to put in your little circle, because, and his little beaky and his eyes, because these are actually punched out for you. You'll need something for the balloon if you want a balloon too. So I shouldn't have said that. It's just a sentiment. It's actually his nose, his eyes, the balloon, and a sentiment. But regardless, you get the little guys punched out. I got a good question today. Somebody asked, like, what do you get in a kit from me? Like, and how do you know, like, what stamps you need to have? So in the case where it requires stamping and then either fussy cutting or die cutting or punching, then you'll get a piece of paper. But if I can emboss it or die cut it for you, I will absolutely do that. So like when you get the circle piece here, that would be die cut for you and embossed. And like these little dudes here, did the top penguin card today. Yes. So that is exactly it, you guys. Kelly featured this for Technique Thursday today and also showed you the game night cards. So there was a fourth card. And I can't even, like, at the moment, think about what was the fourth card. Oh, we'll have to look it up. So in this case, you need the stamps for a sentiment, his nose, the eyes, and a balloon. And then here you would need this little penguin stamped out. Now, if you don't have the penguins, you could always put a snowman there or use something else. And then a sentiment. And then on this one, you would need a sentiment, nose, and the eyes. And then I feel like, you guys, there should be, let's find out really quick. This is how you would find out. You would go to, oh, look at that. It's already up. There's the, oh, that guy right there. So there was a card with, you'd have to stamp him, and then you get little feet that are already punched out. You'd have to stamp a balloon and a sentiment. That card is sitting on the counter in the mudroom, I'm positive. So those are the penguins for game night. Now, hot off the press, you guys have seen these 3 cards for Blue Christmas, which is the week after. So these aren't anything that's different, right? And so this is another easel card like that. We love to do different kind of folds. So the Blue Christmas is the following week. Hi, Yvette Smith. Hi, Catherine Healy. And you probably have seen these already. And just to show them to you again, so you can see. And then here's the, so blue meaning all 4 different blues, all 4 Christmas cards. And then the last one, which you haven't seen, I finished it today. Yay! The candy canes. I've been telling everybody there's gonna be a balmy blue candy cane. And so if you need to get in on the Blue Christmas, that is free with a minimum order, or you can pay for it, whichever you prefer. All the details can be found on my website for December 6th or 5th. So yay. Okay, so that one's fresh. And then just to show you guys what's coming up for the sweet class for December is He's the Man. So we've got a fun fold and then another fun fold there. And so these are He's the Man. So I had to guess, you guys. I guessed for 48, right? So we'll see if I'm close or not. And then lastly, oh, here he is. There it is. He's not on the counter in the mudroom. He was upside down and on the bottom. So that was the other game night. And then the monthly class, you guys. So tonight we're doing the November monthly class. But for next month, it is the this set of cards. So we're kind of going away from Christmas and going into winter and non-Christmassy. So very cool. Yeah, so this one's a fun fold as well. And then this one is really cool because of that die. So these are what's coming up for this series, what we're doing tonight, monthly class, but for next month. This one, you guys, is right in tune for a gift card holder. In case you want to make a gift card holder for some Christmas cards, that would be a great layout. So change it up. But we went with the cherries because we haven't used the cherries yet. So yeah, so Carissa helped me work on all these cards, you guys, and she loves blue. As much as I love purple, she loves blue. So when I asked her, hey, do you want to do a Blue Christmas card class with me? And she was like, yup, all over it. And so I don't have many signed up for this one yet, maybe 15. So just know I had to send in my numbers. Oh, one more yet. Let's just stamp then. So you guys, this is what I prepped, all the die cutting pieces. I got stuff ready and embossing. There's a lot coming up for December, and this doesn't even include the Ringed with Nature class that I'm working on, and then also the fitting florets. I'm gonna sneak those in December. So that's like 7 unique card classes, you guys. Doesn't include Mystery Card Night, which we already have the layout. I just need to get the Clue 1 published. And it doesn't include Paper Pumpkins. So you guys, there's no resting in December. We keep rocking and rolling, you guys. So that's exciting. All right. That Christmas tree looks purple. I will tell you why that Christmas tree looks purple, which I'm okay with, by the way. So the Christmas tree here looks purple. This is what Cindy's talking about. This is actually Starry Night. And we have glimmer paper here. This is actually glimmer paper. I don't know if you can see that it's kind of glimmery. It's the white glimmer paper, and you take a blending brush and you take your Starry Night ink over it. Because this is actually Starry Night, which has the purplish tint to it. You could definitely make it look darker, or you could use Night of Navy, but Night of Navy has a different tone to it, right? So you can see there it looks purpley, but I promise you Starry Night is blue. So, but good eyes on that one, Cindy. All right, so I have some Happy Mail I want to share with you guys. We're going to work on these cards momentarily. So this came in the mail today from Amanda Waldhart. Woohoo! Yes, Deb, a busy December. And you know what? You guys, that doesn't include Winter Bingo, which is the last Wednesday of December. And all of those cards pretty much are within the first 3 weeks of December, because we have it all buttoned up pretty much by the 22nd, and then we do one winter bingo on the 28th. So it is going to be a very busy December. And then you have the holidays on top of it, you guys. That's what I do. So this is a little gift that came in the mail from Amanda Waldhart. You guys, she has your B pencils. Believe in you. Be amazing, believable, unbelievable, and believe in you. And she made, so Amanda, you guys, if you love 3D projects, Amanda Waldhart is your girl. She's a fellow Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, a friend of mine, and she's who I saw at the retreat a couple weekends ago. She helped organize that event, and she is the one that we saw that little book that we're going to use for the Winter Creative Escape. She loves 3D stuff, so I highly encourage you guys, if you want to learn about that kind of stuff, because I don't do a lot of 3D projects. She is your girl. And then look at this. May the greatest wish come true. And when is Christine not busy, right? And then she says, thank you so much for everything you did for all the other demos during Onstage. We all appreciate you. I'm so grateful that we became friends, that our paths crossed. I hope you and your family have a fabulous Thanksgiving. So you guys, I wanted to share that with you because I just loved what she wrote, and I love helping everybody. So that was from Amanda. All right, then this one is a beautiful card that comes to me from Judy Sharp. Super, super pretty with Blackberry Bliss and some white. Kelly had this. It was like sitting here, and Kelly like just held it up and just like was amazed at how cool this embossing looks over the top of that Blackberry Bliss ink color. So very pretty, very, very pretty, Judy. Hi, Judy Immel. Hi, Bonnie Kemen. Do you still have an extra paper pumpkin? Oh my goodness. Do I have an extra paper pumpkin? If there's ever a paper pumpkin that is sitting right there, that means I have an extra paper pumpkin. So I've been waiting for Bonnie to ask if I have an extra paper pumpkin. Not really, Bonnie. I didn't know if you were going to ask or anybody, but yes, I do have an extra paper pumpkin for October. So Bonnie, when I flip, I'm writing your name on a piece of paper here, Kemen. It was $26 to ship it to me. So it's $26, and then shipping to you is $7. Unless you're local to me. I don't know where you live, but if you want it shipped to you, it would be a total of $33. And what you should do when I flip the camera down, my phone number is there and my email address. Send me a note and we will work on getting it out to you. So Donna Grishke asked about Winter Bingo. So there are 2 events or types of classes that I do that are not ever online. They are what I call bingo and card buffet. So we had a card buffet in October, and I'm going to do a little treatsy for all my VIPs, hopefully next week. Bonnie Kevin, sold! You got it, girl. Thanks, Deb Norman. Totally agree with Amanda. I appreciate what you do. You are so sweet. I appreciate all your help last week, and Susie too, getting everything situated, and Carissa. Oh my gosh, you guys, I couldn't have done it without you. So card buffet and my bingos. So I do 6 bingos a year, and they're always holiday themed. Like I do winter bingo, Valentine's Day bingo, Easter bingo, summer bingo, 4th of July bingo, and Halloween bingo. So if you ever see those are always in person only. I don't do anything online with those, and card buffet as well. So, Donna, unless you want to come and surprise me and do in-person bingo, that would be awesome. But what I like to do, you're very welcome, Bonnie. What I like to do is I literally ask my peeps that come in person. I've had the 5 totes sitting here since card buffet, which was October 16th. For a month, I've had them sitting here, and I have every plan and intention to go live one day, like 5 days in a row in the VIP group to share with you the 5 card buffet cards. And actually there's 6. So that is still on my radar to happen in the next week or so. Yay, that is a plan. So I get to share those cards with you. And if you're in the VIP group, then you can see those videos. Yay. Okay, we're back to Happy Mail, you guys. So look at this. This was from a paper pumpkin. I believe that was the July paper pumpkin. It was so pretty. This comes to me from Carolyn Ketchmark. So Carolyn, I wanted you to know that I got this. I need to text message you back and let you know that I got this as well. So she sent this in the mail, and she loves my classes. And so I have a little love note her from here. But I thought this paper pumpkin was so precious. So pretty. So thank you for that, Carolyn Ketchmark. This one comes to us from Mo Stites. Oh, you guys, stay tuned for this one because I opened this up. I'm like, oh man, this is the perfect layout for a fun folds class. So it opens this way and then it opens this way, right? Awesome sauce. But then she made it a gift card holder or a check or cash, but she has it so that you can insert some money here. So perfect. So you guys, this is gonna be, I'm gonna use this layout. My plan is for the catalog launch party. Jeannie Parker, are you a VIP? Yes, you are a very important person, especially to me. And the way that you can check if you're a VIP is by searching in Facebook, Cards by Christine VIP group, okay? So Cards by Christine VIP, and if you are in that one, then you can find out if you're in there. If you're not, then ask to be admitted. And how you can be in that group is if you are a customer of mine who places orders to get product, or you've gotten a product-based class, or if you're on my team. So thanks, Diane Vogenhagen. So Jeannie Parker, I challenge you to go to Facebook and check it out and see if you're a VIP, and then you tell me if you are or not. Because then you could answer that while we're actually live. So you guys just stay tuned for this one because this is a fabulous fun fold. So this came to me from Mo Stites. Very, very pretty. This one comes to me from Debbie Schuldt, SCHULDT. So a shaker card. This was also a paper pumpkin from years past that had a matching envelope. So very pretty. So Debbie, I have your lucky numbers in here, so I hope you have them jotted down too. This one is from Miss Kathy King from Oregon. This was a Thanksgiving card that she sent me, and she wrote a very pretty love note for me in there. You guys, this was the mystery card from, must have been September. Yeah, hi Linda Kester. I did get an email from you, and I got your registration and your game night payment tonight. So Linda, for Winter Creative Escape and the game night, I got your envelope today for that. So I just wanted to let you know. I will also write that in an email or a text and let you know that. So, but this was a September mystery card layout, you guys. It was so pretty using some of that rustic harvest. Perfect. Very, very pretty, Kathy. This one comes to me from Ann Bellinger on my achievements and thanking me for all that I do and sharing my talent with you guys. So I appreciate, look at this pretty card. Good time to join Stampin' Up! And join our team. Yes, so speaking of that, not to change topic, but you guys know how I am. As soon as somebody says something, I'm like a squirrel. Welcome to Kathy Jackson from Iola, Wisconsin. Kathy Jackson joined the Be Happy Stampers Tuesday night. Tonight's Thursday. It was Tuesday night, really late. Hi, Karen Karste. So she had taken a little time off, and she's back with us, you guys. So Kathy Jackson is the most recent returning Be Happy Stamper. So welcome back, Kathy. We're going to let you guys ooh and ah over this one a little bit more too. So this is using the sun prints. Very, very pretty. All right, Jeannie Parker, you're sure in the group. I love it. I'm glad that you were able to check. So pretty. I love seeing the sun prints in the Blackberry Bliss layout. This one comes to me, whoops, little nimble fingers here. Linda Kester. So congratulations on your achievements in Stampin' Up! World. You rock. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you got the birthday card. So I got this card from you, Linda. Thank you so much. And along with another envelope today with your registration for the Winter Creative Escape. This one comes to me from Lynn Beasley. I'm trying to remember what you guys, Symmetry. I think this was the In Symmetry set. I did an in-color class, retirement class with that back in, I think it was April. So very pretty. Some Cajun Craze mixed with Daffodil Delight. Very pretty card, Lynn. I love it. So I did get that from you. This one came today as well. This one is from Elaine Rebeck. Elaine, I remember this layout. I miss why it is especially good to join. Any time is a good time to join, but I'm not sure if Judy Immel was referring to the promotion that's going to actually start January 5th. So good time to join Stampin' Up! And join our team. So right now, any day is a good time to start, to join Stampin' Up!, right? We love any time, right? So right now you get $125 worth of product for $99. So in January, we all got our sale-a-bration brochures, and we found out that the special for January 5th is you get there's a mini stamp and cut and emboss machine, and correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, you get to pick out 100. I'll have to go get it. Putting the camera down though, so you guys don't see my pants. So I can share with you the covers of the catalogs because I own them, but I cannot share with you the contents on the inside. So I think what Judy was referring to was in January, when you sign up to be with Stampin' Up, and if you want to be on the Be Happy Stampers team, which we'd love for you to join, you can get the exclusive Boho Blue mini machine. So the mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, and a new ink color, which is called Boho Blue, and your choice of $175 worth of products for only $129. So let me so this isn't now though, you guys. This is in January, so a month and a half away. So that's why if you're looking to sign up now because you want to start getting a 20% discount on your products, or you want to get the pre-order, like now is always a good time. But what happens in January is it's sale-a-bration. So you can get $175 worth of product for $129, and you get the little mini Stamp and Cut and Emboss machine, either in white or Boho Blue. And there's a third option. If you just want $175 worth of products for only $99, then you can do that and not get the little machine. So just putting it out there, not like I want anybody, to deter anybody or want you to wait to sign up, because any day that it's always what is best for you, right? Not me, not your mother, not your sister, not your child, anybody. It's always what is best for you. And so you set the stage for when it's right for you to sign up and become a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, or a discount shopper, or a hobbyist, right? All of those terms are interchangeable and they all are amazing, right? What you choose to do with it is always up to you. And so I just love to help and support you with whatever your goals are. So I think that hopefully answers your question, Angela. And I think that's what Judy Immel was alluding to. So, all right, start saving for that deal. Yep. But again, if you're ready for the deal that they have right now, that's always an option too. Perfect. All right, we still have some Happy Mail. So, so this one was, I remember this layout. I did this kind of card with balloons on it, hot air balloons, many months ago, years ago, I think. And I think that I think we did it in a monthly class. And so this card was, again, from Elaine Rebeck for Thanksgiving. Would make a great Christmas gift if you're thinking of joining. Yes, absolutely. So thank you for this card, Elaine. And then this one comes to me from, I believe this is Carolyn Ketchmark again. So Carolyn, for the Fitting Florets class, look at what she did here, you guys. Bonnie Lesbrance, if you are watching, this is all up your alley right now. So yes, Anne, you are correct. An awesome deal coming in January. She embossed the top layer, and then she die cut the Eiffel Tower out, added the Mercy, and then a little squirrely, and then a bow. And then here's the designer paper, and she stamped the Eiffel Tower on there. And then look at the inside. So pretty, Carolyn. So I did get that from you as well, Carolyn. Okay, I think that's what I have for Happy Mail to share with you guys. And let me put this behind me. I don't know if there's anything else that we need to go over before we get started, but you guys, I'm so excited. I feel so much better that I feel like I have energy again. Oh, I'll tell you, I don't know how I made it through Monday, but I sure did. You guys kept me going. All right, so we're gonna do roll call really quick. If you are watching or watching the replay, which is always amazing too, the best thing about any live that I do, you guys, is that the replay lives on forever. And if you're not sure where to find it and you're having a hard time searching for it, if you remember the day of the class or about the day of the class, you just go to my website, you guys. And I always copy and paste the link. How many white cardstock do you need? Carissa, I would take as much white cardstock as you have and replace it. So only give me what you can spare. So you guys, I'm like kidding up for a bunch. And so I'm like, oh, I had bought, you guys, on the day that they had free shipping, if I'm not mistaken, it was free shipping back in October. I bought 20 packs of white cardstock, and I am through all of them, and now I need more. So Carissa, I'll take whatever you can spare and exchange it. So, right, I'll be getting more on Wednesday. So, all right. So you guys, the great thing about these is that the replay is always there, and I always copy and paste the link into the event on my website. So people have found that if they know the day of the class, they can go to my website and easily click the word here, and it takes you right into the YouTube or the Facebook live class that I did, or the replay. So I'll show that to you guys in a second. Sometimes you don't know that. I know what you meant, Diane. I saw that you put care, and I knew you meant card. And you can't edit your comments in a live, is what I understand. So I figured out what you meant. All right, roll call, you guys. If you're here, give me a shout out, even if you're watching the replay or catching it during the replay. So Betty Pyle, Gwen Petrashek, Mary Lemke, Leslie McMinn, Feline Mays, Jeannie Parker, Sandy Wicklander, Shirley Malarkey, Angela Knutson, Mary Lemke, Donna Grushke, Sue Spiegner, Lila Erickson, Barb Barkow, Lori Baxter, Penny Powell, Suzanne Neild, Laura Sullivan, Carla Lake, Karen Stagg, Kathy Jackson from Iola, Wisconsin, Deanna Stell, Lynn Beasley, and Sherry Martin. So another side note is Carissa gave me, Carissa's been helping me track things, and she helped me pull together all of your information, you guys, of who's taking what classes, because I have a loyalty program that I do. And so I have the file in my hot little hands, you guys. So just know before you start paying me for any December classes that you can get for free, I want to reach out to you guys. And if you already did pay me for them, no worries. We can add them for January. But my point is that if you take 10 paid for classes, meaning you took 10 Let's Just Stamps or 5 Let's Just Stamps and 5 monthly classes, for every 10 that you pay for, not free with an order, every 10 you pay for, you get 1 for free. And so she's helped me go back, you guys. I thought I would have more time when I quit my job to take care of the bookkeeping stuff. And it's hard to find time for everything. And so I'm very fortunate that she helped me track all that. And so I have a file for you guys. And over the next day or two, I will be sharing with you how many classes, and I don't know if you want to know it or not, but you're going to find out how many classes you paid for and how many classes you've earned for free. And in some cases, like if you're close to 1 more or 2 more classes would get you 1 more free class, you might consider that to get a free class. Hi, Hildenell. Hi, Lynn Beasley. Hi, Kathy Sanford, watching from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin in my backyard. Yay. So, hi, Deanna Stell. So just know I have that file, and my intention is to get through that over like the next day or two. Just like I'm trying to get through my emails too. So we'll be working on that soon. All right. So when we're done with class, I will do a door prize for the 9 of you that placed orders to get the class for free, which is awesome. All right. So we are working on the 3 monthly cards, and we did these on Monday night with the club class. Hi, Barb Johnson from Missouri. We did the club on Monday, and I don't know if anybody from the club class is watching, but we named the animals, or I should say they named the animals. And I had to practice them. I had class yesterday twice, and so now you guys are my 4th time doing this class, and I have 1 more on Saturday at 10 a.m. So, whew, we are getting our fill of these cards. So let's flip the camera down, and we're going to show you what we have. There is the reindeer card, and then there's the tree card, and then the Scotty card. So which one do we want to start with? I guess we'll start with this one, and we'll get that one under our belt, because it's right on the top. So I'm hopeful I have all my bits and parts in here. So if you guys take this class with me, it was free with a minimum $40 to $5 order using a host code. I don't know if that one's current anymore. I actually didn't look to see if that one's current. In the description of this event, I know I have a different one. So this one could or maybe is already closed, but just know you can always find my current host code on my website. So in case you're wondering what that's all about, on my website, cardsbycrispy.com, if you go to the picture of me with a yellow shirt, oh, it's different. Yep. So, oh man, it's actually the same one, except for that this is supposed to be a Q, I think. So I must have written that wrong. So that's where you guys can always find the current host code. But I also mentioned, and I thought I'd share this with you, if you're in my website and you're ever looking for the link, like you're like, oh, I took the monthly class last month, but you can't find the video anywhere, or like Elaine Rebeck reached out. She couldn't find the Sale-a-bration Hoorah Rah card class video. So if you have the date of when the class is, so like you knew it was September something, you just click around until you find, that was actually August. So she was looking for the Sale-a-bration Hoorah Rah card class. You click on it, and I have the link to the videos here. So all you have to do is click on here, and it takes you either into Facebook if it was before October 4th, or you could click on here to take you into YouTube. So you guys, it's very easy. I've made it very easy for you to find the links to my videos, as long as you have the day of the class or about the day of the class. So this is where we're going to start, you guys. So for those that got this class with me, you're going to have 3 card kits, and we're going to go through and talk about what you should have in your kit. And hopefully, I think I might need to get some ribbon for this one. But this one starts with a pool party base, you guys, a traditional base, but we're making this into a fun fold because you should have an extra score line on your cardstock that is about 1.25 inches back. And what you're gonna wanna do with that is just fold it backwards so that it makes a little flap. And then you wanna grab your bone folder and burnish your edges. Okay. So that's your base, which is going to be a traditional A2 size card, but then because of it being different, it makes it actually a fun fold. And then you're going to have some other mats here. This is from the candy cane paper. So there's a sweet in the mini catalog, the sweet candy canes. So there's a piece for there. And then you're going to have a white mat and another piece from the designer paper, the candy canes, which will go here. And you'll have 2 mats in here that are for the pocket part. So this little card pulls out like this, and it just snugly fits in there. That's sweet sorbet and a basic white. And so you should have those 2 mats in your kit. And also a strip of glimmer paper. The white glimmer paper is also from the candy canes, which is gonna go here. You'll have 9 red rhinestones. And so you'll have a strip of red rhinestones or some assortment of 9. It might not be in a strip if I got to the end. I get to use my new 1/8-inch tear and tape from Diane, Chris, and Judy. Yes, exactly, Diane. So Diane Bogenhagen, Chris Duderenke, and Judy Immel had a pillow gift, and Deanna still got one, and it included a 1/8-inch tear and tape. So Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell 1/8-inch tear and tape, but they definitely make it. And so Deanne gets to use it on this card. Perfect. So there is a little oval punch in the annual catalog, and that's what we use for its tree skirt. And then you'll have 2 trees that are die cut, and they come from a set that's called Spruced Up. So this is a set in the mini catalog, and I honestly, the dies were the only thing used. The stamps were not. But you could easily stamp, if you have them, you could use this to stamp your envelope. The trees here, actually, the die cut, it cuts out the outline, and then it cuts out the inside. So you guys, in your kit, you will get the tree solid piece and then the outline, right? I did not want, this is not used anywhere in your card, but I didn't have the heart to throw it away. And I didn't have the heart to keep it because I didn't know what I needed with 56 of these. So that is here. And then you also have the small one, the outline, and this one. And this was what gets glued onto the inside. So do with this what you may. If you're going to hand deliver the card, then you could glue this on the envelope. And otherwise, some people in class were gluing both of them down. Like you could put them staggered like that. You could put one on each side, however, right? So just know that you have those. And then you should have some green ribbon. So I don't have mine here, so I'm going to grab it off my shelf. And so you guys will have a little bit of this. This is from the Garden Green and Red combo pack. I'm thinking you have like a little bit less than 6 inches, probably 5 and maybe it's 6 inches. And so you'll need that in your kit as well. So not a lot of stamping on this one, you guys. So let's just zoom in so it's a little bit closer. So didn't even use the stamps that go with this bundle. We actually used Snowman Magic. And it says, thinking of you this season. And that fit really nicely across the top. So for those that got this class with me, either by placing an order to get it for free, or if you paid for it, the PDF was emailed out to you last Thursday night. I actually got it off before I left on the bus on Friday morning. So that was a good thing that was out. So this right here, the tip I have for you guys is to stamp it to the right more and then down about 1/4 of an inch because your tree top sits right there. And if you don't stamp it good, you can always flip it over and re-stamp it. But I have a foam pad here, so I'm not going to squish very hard. And then you know what? If that happens, you guys either wipe it off or don't rock your stamp. But I'll wipe it off. But that's what happens sometimes when you have a skinnier sentiment on a big block like this. So I'm going to get my head right in here and see if I can get that right about there. Okay, so thinking of you this season, and that's it for the straw sweet sorbet. Put that back here, and we'll get this. We get to get a little bit glue happy, you guys. So this and this, let's put some adhesive on the back of, oh, my glue bottle's getting really light. I think it'll be time for a new one soon. So the little strip of white glimmer is going to go on here, so that fits in this little flap panel very nicely. And then you've got your sweet sorbet mat where this can go on, just like that. And set that. Then these, we can put a little adhesive on the backs of these, and the one will go straight onto the pool party. So this one goes onto the white. And don't worry about the one side. Make sure your 3 sides are even. So top, bottom, and left. Don't worry about this. Angela, I don't think you are signed up for Blue Christmas. I can check really easily right here. Blue Christmas. Angela, you are not on for Blue Christmas. That is correct. And I think I don't have a lot. I have 14 and 3, so I have 17 people signed up for Blue Christmas. So Angela, we can always get you on that list. All right, so this one goes right here. And then the reason I didn't care about that extra white there is because it's gonna get covered up anyways. So this, making sure that your 3 sides that are equal go on the 3 sides that are showing. This will eventually get, folded back. Okay, so then I'm gonna grab my tear-in tape and we're gonna run this the length of this flap. Don't worry if it goes over, because you can easily just roll that right back. And then what I'm gonna do is just kind of hover this over the top of my green ribbon, and I'm gonna catch it, like right on the edge, like that. You can kind of have more or less showing, but I caught that tear-in tape, and then I'm gonna take and put a little more tear-in tape right over the edge of this, so that I hit the ribbon just like that. And then I'm gonna put, you guys, I love my tear tape. Connie Scott was in class last night. She's like, you've been using an awful amount, well, how did she say it? Awfully a lot of tear-in tape in your recent classes. And I'm like, yeah, we have. So this is what you guys wanna do. You put your tear-in tape all the way around. Liquid glue works too, but I don't like to use a liquid glue with ribbon. And then this will just fold right back. And then what you can do is grab your ribbon scissors. Now this doesn't fray, so I'm just going to take my scissors and use the edge of the paper as a guide and just snip it right off. There's nothing that you need to tuck the tails over. I sent a PM, did not expect you to look just now. I did not want to forget, but thank you. Yeah, so what happens, you guys, if you instant message me while I'm doing a live, it actually pops up right here. And if you text me or email me, it definitely doesn't pop up, but I don't mind, whatever, it's all good. So since we've got Angela here, so look at this, my handy dandy new pen. So Angela, look at this, getting you signed up for this class. You're on the list, so that's good, yay. All right, so that's so far so good. And then this is where Judy Immel and Chris and Diane gave some pillow gifts to people with tear and tape that is 1/8 inch. And so I would love to use it, but I still, for my lives, I'm gonna show you what I would do to make 1/8 inch tear and tape so I can still use my Stampin' Up! Tear and tape. I grab my glue scissors, and what I do is I cut the ribbon. But just know, if this is a pain in your butt and you don't like to cut tear and tape in half, they do make something called 1/8 inch tear and tape. And so we're just gonna run that down the one edge, and then we're going to put this one down the other edge, and then pick them off. And so we need to make sure that no glue is here, so that when you put this up, that it seals good on the sides. Yes, Laura, you have to get busy and sign up. You get betcha. And I sent my die cutting off to my helpers already, you guys, and I set it up for 48, and which 4 of them are mine because I need my samples for class. So I have 44, and it looks like I have 18 signed up. So that's how many spots I have left at Blue Christmas. So I wouldn't wait till the day of and ask if I have kits left. All right, so then this one, I'm not going to use the big one, but I will use the small one. And I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive, not too thick, all right, because it will ooze out. And this is a perfect die if you have that sticker stuff to like make a little sticker out of it. But we're gonna set this on the edge over there. You could have stellaed it first. That might have been helpful. Oh, my tree is crooked. Oh man. Let's get you twisted up a little bit there. Okay, that's better. It would have been really helpful to stella that beforehand, but if you do it after, it's okay too. I'm just trying to hit the green part there. You could stella your ribbon. That gives it a little glam. And then this little mat slips right in here. The pool party tree skirt, you could definitely stella that. And then that will get glued right down here. And then the trees. Let's talk about your trees. Now you guys are gonna notice that yours are embossed. Mine didn't get to the embosser. Let me show you what happened though. There are 2 embossing folders sold as a pair in the mini. One has stars in it, and one has swirls. I think this was Chris's idea. What we did is we took and put a tree right here so that you've got some swirlies on there to dress it up. And on this one, we put a tree here, and now you have some polka dotty stars on the other tree. So that's how your trees came to be embossed, and mine aren't, because mine didn't get put through the process. So I'm okay with that. And so I'm gonna pop up this one, and you have to be careful not to put any adhesive under the top of the tree. So I'm gonna go for the middle area, and I'm also going to put a little bit of liquid glue. I like my trunk to be a little bit flat. So like it's grounded into the tree skirt. So that one goes here, and then that one will go next to it. Okay, and then you should have a strip or 9 red rhinestones. So I had 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I was trying to cut strips for everybody, but sometimes when it got to the end, you might not have gotten it as a strip, but it would look the majority of you got it looking like this. And there's 9 of them. So we put 4 on. Look at it. I got a little tail coming out of there. He got squished. So I like to squish that back. And so we're going to put 1, 2. It keeps sticking to my finger. Ah. All right, let's try this again. So got that one. So if you want to make more of this, there's some sequins in the candy cane set that would look really pretty as well. What was nice about the red rhinestones is that you could just, for class, it was easy to have everybody use the same. So, and they went a long distance. All right. Yeah, great use of embossing folders. So you might not think you would have used them, but then when you think about what you could use the other sections for, it actually worked out really good. Okay, let's see here. I think that we have our first one done. So that's our finished outcome. A cute little pocket card. You could use this as a gift card too. If you wanted to, you could always attach a little gift card down here and use this for a gift card holder. And again, if you want, I'm gonna stick this in here. Somebody will get that tree with it. So yay. All right, let's go to the next one. We're gonna do Scotty. So they named this little dog Eli on Monday night, and that was me practicing. So this is Eli, meet Eli. He's your Christmas Scotty dog. And so it's a stamp set that looks like this. So we'll be using a few of the stamps from here, but there's also a punch that goes with it. And we'll need some cherry cobbler ink, some Sahara sand or crumb cake, whichever, and then some memento. And the punch looks like this. And so all of you guys should have your Scotty dog, Eli, already punched out. So let's hope I do too. Yep, there he is. Good deal. Okay, so you'll have your card base that's black, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And this is horizontal, so help remember that you want to keep it that way. You should have 2 pieces of white. One is embossed with the snowflakes, the wintry snowflakes, and the other one is plain. Okay, so one's for your outside, one's for your inside. You should have a piece of red ribbon, which goes with the green. So this was from a combo pack in the candy cane section, candy cane suite. And for the Scotty dog, all we did is take this and put it around his neck. So it's his little scarf. It's his Christmas scarf. So nothing too crazy. You should have about 5 inches. And what you're going to do is take it and make a knot. So I'm going to scrunch that up really good. And this is where, if you have a reverse tweezers or a buddy sitting next to you to hold it, that helps. And so now we're just going to take it and knot it. Yeah, so we totally love red with the black for the Scotty. So I tied that going the wrong way. So it's going to end up in his eye. Oh man, I should have tied it so it angled differently, but let's see if I can finagle that. Okay, I finagled it. All right, so that's the way. I'm not going to trim my tails until it's on the card. You could also, if you wanted, you could Ella him. In class yesterday, Joyce Kornick, she had some pearls in her toolbox. She actually pulled out a pearl and put a little pearl right for his eye, and it looked adorable. So we've got him. You should also have some vanilla and gold ribbon in your kit. You'll have 2 snowy white snowflakes from the Joyful Flurry die cut set. And then these are from Stylish Shapes. So there's a little square and a little banner. So what do we want to do first? Let's do some stamping. So we do want to grab our piercing mat because this is photopolymer stamps. So we're going to do cherry cobbler first. Kathy said she loves the Scotty. Yes. Well, he is so adorable. So his name is Eli. In case you haven't named your Scotty dog, it's Eli. And we're going to put this here. We're going to do Merry Christmas towards the left-hand side. And then on this one, it says, may your days be furry and bright. Goes really well with this set. And then we're going to do the little Scotty, Eli, in Memento. So this is, I did a Tip Tuesday on this dog many months ago now. It seems back in probably July or August. You want to condition this stamp because he's so smooth that he doesn't ink up very well. So you want to get that nice and inky dinky do. And one moment, please. His tail goes off the edge, so I have it so he's sitting right down here. And that's it for Memento ink. I'm going to let that marinate for a hot second, though. Good. And then there's a little collar in this stamp set. I never knew it. And so we're going to put a little red collar for him. And I didn't realize it at the time I made my sample here. So I might as well go for it and do that one with a collar too. That matches now. All right, so that's all we have for the cherry cobbler. And we need to do a little bit of either crumb cake, Sahara sand, whatever you guys have. I'm gonna do some snowflakes at the top though. So, I'm like, where are the snowflakes? Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Under here, nope. I gotta find some snowflakes, but that's the white dauber. I think they're on the table yet. Hang on. They were on the table. So I think I'm going to use Sahara sand instead of crumb cake. And I got my dauber there. So for the snowflakes, oh, now that I have this here. So the vanilla is gold. I know, ha 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 ha. The ribbon is vanilla and gold. But with white, it kind of clashes. So what we did is we spun a little bit of, okay, so before it's all white. What we're gonna do is add a little bit of this Sahara sand ink, and it kind of takes your white paper and it antiques it and makes it look a little bit more in line with the gold, right? So, and there's after. So kind of antiques it. You also could do your snowflakes. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this tan ink on them. Between the black and white squares. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think what you mean by that, Mary Lemke. Between the black and white squares. So also there's some snowflakes here. Dirty snow for our dog. Yes, exactly. I put one little snowflake right in the corner here on the little tag. So there's that. And then on the top of the inside, I'm doing a second, third, second, third, second, third, third, and a third. So just kind of put some second and third strength snowflakes at the top of that. And then lastly, there's this stylish square, and this is part of the stamp set. And what they said in class last night is it's best to do first, second, and then third. Oh, yes, your snowflakes were between the black and white squares, and my mom put them there on purpose. My mom, when she's laying pieces out, she doesn't like to put white things on top of white things or green things on top of green. So she will intentionally put like the black square, the white snowflakes, and then the white square, because when she looks down the whole row, she wants to be able to see if she's missing something very easily. So yes, that is always intentional by my mom, how your stuff is laid out. And so I've got just this little background on here. So if you don't have that background, you could do anything else. So, oh, I'm missing my designer series paper. I realized that right now. So, and I'm missing a black square. I was like, I think I'm incomplete with my kit. So I gotta go take one from a different kit. One moment, please. So there's some designer series paper that's also in your kit, okay? So let's get a little bit glue happy here. I am fairly certain I'm signed up for the Blue Christmas and bingo. So I think you mean game night. So Feline, don't eat dirty snow, right? Yeah, but so Feline, yes, Feline, you're on here for Blue Christmas. And I'm pretty sure you're signed up for Janet is a smart lady. Yes, she is. My mom is a smart cookie. So Feline, yes, you're signed up for game night and Blue Christmas. That is correct. I don't even need to look at my game night list because I know you're on there. So, oops, I didn't mean to pick that up there. So this will need to go on to that, like so. And then this piece can go on the inside, like that. And then this one, yeah, Eli is a very happy guy. So I think Cindy Bowie named Eli. So this will get put right in line with the bottom and the two edges. Any part that's hanging off the edge, all you gotta do is take your scissors and trim it. And then we need the tear-in tape. And we're gonna put two waiting in the wings, and then when I put down this ribbon, I'm going to put it so there's a solid satiny section. I'm gonna put that lined up so that it's not like that. I'm gonna put it so the solid satin is just kind of lined up right with the top edge. So that bottom satiny is lined up with that bottom edge, just like that, so that you don't see any of the paper seam. And my waiting in the wings are hanging out, ready to get put down to make my tear-in tape sandwich. And then this will get glued onto the card front. Just like that. Now it's starting to come together. So by antiquing that top part, it really ties into the gold versus it being so white. So this stuff will get popped up with dimensionals, and this is the perfect time to use the black ones because you have a little Scotty dog in black. And, oh, you guys, we get to finish off a sheet of dimensionals. Look at this. Very nice. Okay, garbage for that. And here we have our next one. All right, and then this little tag is gonna be glued flat. So take these all off. And then we can take, hi Rebecca Schlossnagel, I should say Becky. Jennifer Jones just sent you money for the Blue Christmas card class. Perfect. Yes, you guys, so the Blue Christmas card class is on my website. If you look on November 5th and 6th, you'll find the details for it. Right now it says cards under construction because I just finished the candy cane one today. Now Kelly was here this afternoon, so she photographed them quick before she left, and she's going to be creating the cover photo for me. And so I will be adding that picture tomorrow to the event. But yes, all the details are out there. So then this one just sneaks right in here. But Jennifer, perfect. I will get you signed up for that class. And then now you can take, and we're going to trim our tails of our ribbon, just like that. And then our snowflakes. So what I would probably do, you could use a glue dot or a little dot of liquid glue. I'm gonna put one there, and that one was too close. So let's put that one right there. And then in your kit, you'll have 3 of the festive pearls, I think is what they're called. And so I have one in the middle of a snowflake there, one in the middle of that snowflake. Dirty snowflakes, yes, you guys are right. Dirty snow. So it's perfect. So this comes in gold, silver, this soft succulent, and then the red. Just know I've got a whole bunch of silver ones saved for the Blue Christmas card class because the silver is used on 2 cards for that. If you have a pearl, a little white pearl would be perfect for his eyes. That was a suggestion last night in class. And then for Stella-ing, we already did the Scotty dog, but you could also do that ribbon a little bit. You could also do your snowflakes if you want, just to add a little bit. And there you go. Whew! Our Eli came together. This one actually came together very easily. It's just a little bit of stamping. It's the most work, you guys, was actually on the inside, making your inside so pretty. So, yes, a pearl right there would add a lot to that one, I think. So we've got 2 done. And our reindeer card is the last one. Let's see if I have everything in my kit for that one. So this is done. So these need to get cleaned. And that can go here. And we have reindeer. No. Oh, Melanie loves it. Perfect. So the next card, you guys, we were in class Monday night, and they named these guys too. So I'd like for you to meet Harry. Harry's your fox, and then Henry. Henry is your regal reindeer. So this set is in the mini catalog as well. And, oh, Betty really likes the Scotty dog. Yay! Kathy does too. Oh, Mary Hartman says he's cute. Yes, Eli was super cute. The regal reindeer is this bundle right here. So we're only using a few of the stamps from here. Primarily the dies were used. And so Anna did all your die cutting. So big round of applause to Anna. Anna helped do all the die cutting, and Rhonda helped do the embossing. So Anna die cut your little critters out of here. This little baby scarf, you guys, she did. She cut 56 of those, and the harnesses too. So just know that that little stuff is it should be all in your kit. So let's see what I have here. In mine, this one is a little bit different of a fold. If you look at it, it opens this way, and there's a little hidden message there for you, and then that for the inside. So to get it in your envelope, though, you guys, we already had to fold them, but you want to go ahead and burnish to make sure that that kind of meets very nicely at the seam here. And you should have a vanilla inside that will need to stamp. This was already embossed for you with that whimsical woodland. I think whimsical woodland. We will need to use some white ink and a dauber to highlight that. You'll have 2 trees, a little fox named Harry, his little scarf to keep him warm. Henry should be there for you. And then you'll have 2 tags that are die cut from the tailor-made tags, and they go like this. One is embossed with that wintry snowflake embossing folder. So Deb Norman is asking about when the kits will be ready for Blue Christmas and game night. So you guys, Mom and I are kitting up game night on Tuesday, which is the 22nd, and we're kitting up Blue Christmas on the 29th. So Deb, if you were asking about what you could, because Deb is going to be here in person on the 26th, which is awesome for the used stamp sale. And so Deb, I would have game night ready for pickup, but not the Blue Christmas. So Blue Christmas is being kitted up on the 29th, and game night on the 22nd. So you guys will have this, this is from the Festive Foils designer paper. And you also have this little vanilla piece here, which is the one that's hidden underneath the tag. So you'll have some vanilla ribbon. Ooh, I've got to go get a jingle bell and some gold ribbon here. So I have those things sitting, but Let's try. Let me go get a jingle bell real quick and that vanilla ribbon. 1 second. So you guys will have a piece of linen thread in your kit that is about 5 inches, and you'll have a piece of this vanilla ribbon, about 5 inches in your kit, and then you'll have a jingle bell. And Kathy said, I just got the reindeer stamp set bundle today. Awesome. So these jingle bells are adorable. So thank you to Diane Bogenhagen for saving the day with some extra jingle bells. Mine are coming in. Again, I had to get more ordered, so she dropped some off today for me. So now that's what we should have all in our kit. So let's do a little bit of stamping though. So this stamp set is actually a red rubber stamp set. So we don't necessarily need the piercing mat. And so what we're gonna do is our inside. So Henry, on the inside, you only need about half of him, right? Because he's walking on to the page like that. And then that's it for him. The rest is sentiments. And so I would have normally done the sentiment at the top here first, but I was so excited to stamp him that I forgot. So I'm gonna practice on the back and be happy that that one's straight. And now I'm gonna go for the gold on this one. And it's crooked. So that's why, that is why I generally stamp a sentiment first, because then you only have to do the focal image once. But thankfully, I stamped the sentiments really straight on that one. So now we're okay with our dude, Henry. And then there's a little bit of stamping on this little scrap here. It's not a scrap, it's actually a certain size to fit underneath there very nicely. So we get 2 shots at this one. And that was good. I'll take it. So that Merry Christmas, it doesn't look like it's here, but it's on the underside of the tag. So it's like the card had so much going on with it that we didn't know where to put a sentiment. So that's why when you lift up, you see the sentiment. So we've got that all done. And then this piece right here, it's hard to see the embossing at first glance. That's why we wanted to hover over and kind of put a little white luminescence on it. So I'd start in an area that is going to be covered up, and then you can work your way to the other side. Just know that if you go for where you are going to see it right away, if you go too dark, you're going to see too much ink. So I'm working from under this area, which is where my tag is going to go, to the outsides. And when you put this white ink over the top of this embossed area, it just illuminifies the embossed raised area. See, it stands out so much better. So that's a great thing. If you don't have a white ink pad, a white ink pad is really good. Okay, so let's get our gluing going. So we can glue this, we can glue this, and we can glue this. And while we're at it, we could glue the little scarf onto Harry. So do you guys want to know how Harry got his name? Hi, Carol Alanis. Harry got his name because he's Harry. Yep, that's exactly it. So, all right, I'm going to do his little scarf. Well, actually, I'm going to hold this. You guys know me. I like to, if I got the glue bottle open, we're going to get our gluing on. So, that. And then lastly, I've got my little scarf for Harry. So that will go. Oh, it's so adorable. Okay, so there, Harry's happy. He got his gold scarf. This gold piece goes right on the vanilla mat, and that will fit right into that top flap. This one It's our inside. So that will go in here. And then this one, make sure your trees are facing the right direction. That will go on that top panel. And then we'll have these two things next. So we'll do, hi Julie Hillsman, good evening to you as well. So that one, and then that will be our bottom flap here. Just like that. And then grab this one, and that is aligned with the vanilla and centered left to right. And then our tag is gonna go right over that area. So about 2 finger widths, good. So we've got a lot going on there. We can stella our trees to get them a little beautified. And then our tag. So I didn't glue these together. I'm pretty sure mine is, okay, I waited to glue it until I knew where my stuff was all going. So there's a little hole at the top of the tag. So what I would do if this was me, I would fold, and you guys can, if you have a different way to do it, all for it. But I folded my ribbon in half, and I take that fold, and I push it through the hole. And then I create the loop for my tails to go through. Right? Then I kind of lifted this up so that my linen thread could go through. Let's see if I can make it really easy. So I'm just going to run that linen thread. So now that linen thread is hanging there. I can pull my tails tighter. So that's kind of how I'm going to attach the bell. So let's get that together. And now some people thought that this was not as easy as it could have been. So they just took a glue dot and they put their bell on with a glue dot. But I do like the way it looks. Oh, I don't think I got them. Oh, there it is. So I like the way it looks if the bell is actually tied on. It makes it look like it's hanging there, right? So you could just honestly take these and loop them over the back. And you could take your tear-in tape and just tape it to the back. That's what I was gonna do. And then your bell kind of just hangs there. All right, now if you don't want it to be jingly, you could take a glue dot and still put a glue dot under there, but I kind of like the way it looks just hanging there. Okay, so that's that, and then we need to find our dimensionals over here, and we're going to put this onto our card. Now, you don't want your dimensionals to be on the part that's hanging right there, right? So what I would do is put them at the lowest spot here, and then you might as well put one more right there. So now I'm gonna not go over the edge. And if you really want to, you could trim your tails, but I don't think anybody would ever find them back there. And now the tag. So I liked my tag going up and down, right? So now that you have this on here, you can easily figure out where your tag needs to go. So centered left to right, kind of top to bottom. And so that's perfect because it's going to cover up that sentiment. And our trees. What I did is I popped up the trees at the top and glued them flat at the bottom. And because I have little baby, the black dimensionals, that's what I'm going to use. I could have used white too, but the black were the ones sitting here. And then a little bit of glue, the bottom. And the one tree is a little bit lower. And the one tree is a little bit higher to make it look like we've got some distance going on. Now that I have the trees down, if I want to secure my tag, I could take and put a little bit of adhesive behind where the trees are, and then you won't see that adhesive through. Give that a little bit to hold it down. And I think that the little guy here, he's popped up on his back, and then I would put a little bit of glue on his feet to make his feet look like they're grounded. I have never seen Jingle Bells in the catalog. Oh yeah, the Jingle Bells are in there. So I've got it so his back foot is just to the edge of the tag and his tail is kind of hanging off. This one, I thought I had glued his feet, but they're not very sticky. So then Henry here, he's popped up at the top as well. His little back foot is almost off the edge, but his 3 front feet, I'm gonna make sure that they get a little bit of glue here. And page 27, Lori Baxter said, Laura Sullivan, go to page 27, top of the page. Very cool flap hiding the sentiment. Thanks, Penny Powell. So, you know, his back foot right here didn't need glue. And so we're just going to get it. So he's like, hey, Harry, how's it going? And Harry's like, hey, Henry, great to see you out in the cold. You look like you have a nice fur coat. Yeah, they were talking to each other. So, you guys, they really did name them in class on Monday night, and they had me repeat it. Well, they didn't have me, but they kept asking me what were their names so that I would remember what to tell you guys what their names are. So, now, in the case of this sample card, I have a snowflake right up here, and so everybody got one of these white sequins from the candy canes. It fits really nicely in the snowflake if it's right there. I just noticed that on my card, my sample here, my snowflake was embossed a little bit more to the right, and it's kind of hiding behind the tree. So in this case, I am not going to put a sequin right in the middle of that because it would look odd. And so I'm gonna hold off on not using my sequins, but just know there is a white sequin. It's either a small or a large one, and it would go to the middle of your snowflake, which looks super cool. But I do have 3 gold pearls for you in your kit because this card has gold accents. I have put the gold festive pearls in your kit, or I should say my mom did, one of us did. And then I got one more over on that side, just to add a little bit of colorful bling. If your snowflake isn't in the right spot, but you still want to use it, like I'm looking at it now and I'm like, oh, it looks empty. I think you can decide if you want to put it there. I think I'm still going to pass because you guys, you potentially have 3 embellishments on your card, right? Because you have a bell, you have gold pearls, and you have a sequin. So we definitely beautified with lots of embellishments, and we used 2 ribbons on this card between the linen thread and the twine up, or the ribbon up here. So now that you have that to a point where it's good, I'm going to trim my ribbon and put it at an angle. And I don't know, I think that might be all. So you guys tell me, did I miss anything? I got the white done. Got the daubers used. We've got this one. It looks pretty cool. I'm silly, I know. That's it. Very cool layout. You guys, so I wouldn't call this a crazy fun fold, but it is a fun fold because it opens a different way than a normal card. And all that is changing your scores, your score lines. You're making a hot dog style card, and you're scoring it here and here, right? So the middle here is 5.5. And you could change that by, as long as this plus this equals 5.5, you would just, you can make it 4 inches here and 4.5 on that side. You're just making it so it opens up like this. Oh, Lori said this is her favorite. So perfect. So yeah, this is the magic $1 million question, you guys. I always like to know which one's your favorite. So we've got Harry, Henry in the reindeer set. I've got Eli with the Scotty dog. And then we've got the all spruced up with the candy cane products. So so we went all Christmas cards for the November monthly class because we get into December and you guys are past Christmas for the most part. By the time you get the kit and put it together, it might be a little late for Christmas cards. So next month we do transition to having a winter card, and then we have 2 general all occasion cards with the willow and the cherries. So yeah, Angela said she loves them all as always. Laura's got a little, what is that little emoji there? I'm trying to see what that is. A cat in a box. Haha, I love it. Lynn says terrific cards. Cindy said the Scotty is her favorite. All right, so we're gonna stick this back in. You guys, I did not pull, so Monday was so like recent. I didn't have a chance to go pull, excuse me, I have the frog going on, the winners for these 3 cards. So the next class I have will have these winners. I have those picked, and then the next class will do these. So I do have these here waiting back here so that those will be the prizes. I called in reinforcements, you guys, and I have somebody helping me with your prizes. So I had mentioned in a former or past video that I'm about a month and a half behind on mailing out the prizes that you guys win, the cards that I give out. So I have somebody helping me with that. So that's exciting. So just know that those will be in the mail very soon. You guys, I've learned I have to ask for help. And so can't get everything done all on my own anymore. But that's okay. Just because I have somebody else helping me with it doesn't mean there's less love involved, right? Because my helpers love to help, and they love to help me keep going. So that's good. Eli is Donna's favorite. Randy loves them all. Shirley says beautiful cards, great. Melanie says all, but Eli's her favorite. Yay! So that's what I've got for you guys for the monthly card class. I will pull a door prize winner. So the thing with the door prize is that it's based off of somebody who placed an order for the online card class, and it's my way of giving a little thank you. So when you attend a class with me in person, you get to use my stamps, my inks, and a machine if I have it, and that's kind of like a gift, like versus if you're online, you don't get to use all my things. And so I like to give away something extra to somebody who placed an order to get the class for free, because I end up with extra supplies and stuff at the end of a catalog. So with the door prize, it's based off of somebody who placed an order to get the class for free, and I mail that prize to you in the next class that you take with me. So I hang on to it until you take your next class. So Sandy Wickletter said, how did I ever work full-time? That is the $1 million question too. You guys, there's so many $1 million questions. I have no idea. I don't know. Like, I think I got a lot less sleep because I would go to bed at 3 and 2 almost every night of the week and get up at 8. And now I couldn't do that. To try to go back to that point where I go off of that little sleep. And I saw Tyler a lot less. And so that's it. You know, now I'm getting more sleep and I get to spend more time with Tyler. And now we have baby kittens. And so they are like on me like glue all the time. So it's trying to do things one-handed So mom's like, just shut the door and let them do their own thing while you get your work done. And I'm like, yep. So, but yeah, I honestly don't know. And I think since I quit my job in March, it has even, the word was snowballed, right? It's even snowballed more, which is amazing. So you guys are so supportive, and I love giving you ideas and the card classes. We're doing something right, because every week that goes by, I feel like more and more people are taking classes, which means that you guys like the cards that we're preparing and designing for you and kitting up for you, which is awesome. So yay! So perfect. I don't know if you guys have any questions. Don't hesitate to reach out or ask. On the docket for me tomorrow is to finish getting through my emails. I was able to get through some today, but with cutting and prepping for 5 hours, it really that's really what I focused on, so that my helpers have time to get working on stuff. So if you need anything, and texting, messaging me, emailing me, however you want to, Deb Norman, I sent you a picture. So my cats, the little kittens, they loved being in my scrap. I'll have to show you guys. I'll show you a picture. But yeah, if you guys need anything, tomorrow would be a good day to reach out directly if you need anything. And otherwise, I will be replying to emails more and more tomorrow. So, well, look at this though, you guys. So here I'm trying to cut paper. I have a little garbage where I put my scraps. Well, I purposely have to throw scraps on the floor so that Tigger, this one here, Tigger loves to play with anything. Honeybees is still a little bit under the weather, and so she's more chill and mellow. But they were fighting. And this bucket thing is this big, right? So this is like 12 inches by 12 inches, if that even. It could be even 11. But they were like mid-fighting, and then all of a sudden they fell asleep with their arms and paws wrapped around each other like that. And it was just so cute and adorable. So I thought that was awesome. But this was, I'm going to show you a picture of today. This is you guys can just tell. I sent this picture to Tyler. I'm like, look at my face. This is like, I'm trying to get work done, but I have these two little parakeets on my shoulder. So here's Honeybee trying to be all chill and just hanging out. She literally lives on my shoulder. And then Tigger jumps up from the back and kind of nestles in right next to her. And so I've got these two little monkeys, and I'm like, how am I ever supposed to get any work done if I've got these two little adorable kittens that are just hanging out? And here's another one. I gotta show you guys. Like, this is how they are. This is how they are. They just one on one side and one on the other side. And look at that. Some of you guys got some happy mail that went out today. That was my pile of mail to go out tomorrow. So that's Tigger and that's Honeybee's back. But I'm like, oh, these guys, they just on me like glue. I'll show you another one here. Like, look at my face. I purposely made my face look like this so I could send it to Tyler and be like, oh my gosh, like they just are both on one side. He wants to be where she is, and she's always on my shoulder. And yeah, so just funny. One more picture. This was Sunday night, you guys. So again, they were fighting. So in the stout room, we call it the stout room. It's a fireplace in there, and Tyler has wood that he burns. And there's Tigger and there's Honeybee, and they were literally fighting, and they fell asleep mid-fighting, just like that. And I just had to take a picture of it because I was like, they're sleeping. It looks like they're fighting, but they were zonked out, and they slept like that for about 15 minutes. Rested, and then they were back at it. So, oh, yes, they are keeping everything entertaining, I should say. So, oh, Cindy says she loves the kitty pictures. Well, you guys, it's the time where it's like whenever they're always usually, I shouldn't say always usually, they're usually doing something cute, right? And so it's like I like to take a picture and then I can send it to Tyler so that he can feel like he's missing out on the cute, adorable kitty pictures. So as long as I can keep taking pictures, you guys, I will keep sharing cute kitty pictures with you. And then they love as they grow up. So yes, they're about 3.5 months old now, guys. So they're still the adorable kitten stage. So yay. All right. So let me see if yeah, she's like a Klingon. Like she just clings right here. I probably have scratches all over. She's like a little bird. I walk around everywhere and she's on, like I'll walk down to here from all the way up into my house and she just hangs on the entire time. I'll put my hand there to kind of rest her if I'm walking a little fast. But I was literally taking my big cutter today and I was cutting with the arm and she was on my shoulder while I was cutting. So, yeah, she's like a little parakeet. So, or parrot, whatever the thing is, the bird that sits on your shoulder. So, yeah, they love to crawl into small places, is right. Yes, I don't know. I was just trying to see if I have any other questions, but I didn't see any other questions. So I need to do the random number generator though. So let's scroll down here and do the random number generator. Oops, wrong thing, that one. So we had 9 people. So we're going to put in 9 and then I'm going to click the word generate and it's 2. Looks like 2 to me. So Leslie McMinn, you are number 2 on my paper. So you are the lucky duck winner of a door prize for me. So yay. I will make sure to include that in your next class package that you get from me. Being near you shows love. Oh, yes. So she would be on me 24/7 if she had the opportunity to. And every time I put her down to put her in her bowl, which is literally 3 feet from me, she crawls out of her bowl and she jumps on to me, and then climbs up me. And that's exactly what she do. He is more rambunctious and just wants to play and run around. All she wants to do is be on me. So she is a lover. She definitely is. All right. So congratulations to Leslie McMinn. I'm going to grab a little card out for you and get a little door prize ready. I want to talk about this. I forgot about it really quick. So I accidentally had Anna die cut a harness for you guys. And let's talk about that really quick because I forgot it until right now. In this set, there is a little harness. It's right there. And the harness, she die cut in cherry cobbler. And everybody got one of these in their card kit. And it's, Deb, she's touch and go like every day. So Monday she was phenomenal. Like Monday, she was so full of life and energy, and I think she overdid it. Just like if you're sick and you start to feel better and you overdo it, the next day you're more tired. That's what she did. So today was a little bit of a struggle. Yesterday was a struggle. Tuesday, but she's still eating, which is good. Where last week she wasn't eating very well. So this little harness, you guys, I think it goes like that, or it goes like this. Yes, like that. So you guys, I put the harness in your kits, and if you want to glue it onto Henry, you can. It's a little cherry cobbler harness. About half the people are choosing to do it and half are choosing not to. So completely, totally up to you if you want to put the harness on Henry or not. So I just wanted to let you know that in case you're wondering why you got a harness in your kit. So, okay. I'm not sure. Did I forget anything, you guys? We got the door prize in, and I don't know. So I think I'll let you guys go. Have a great rest of your night. It's amazing. It's only 7:30, so we did this class pretty quick. Sorry if it seemed like it went really fast. I didn't mean for that if it did, but if you didn't keep up, or if this was one of your first classes with me, or you were trying to keep up, just know the replay is always there for you to catch. And you can start and stop me. And we were talking about this the other day. You can pause me and work at your own pace then. So yeah, you guys, lots of sunshine, love, and hugs to you. We'll catch you another time. I'm not quite sure when. Probably Monday or Tuesday next week. All right, love you. Bye.